Okay, hey Leos. It is your Caramel Love Guru, and it is your June 16th daily reading. So, first we're gonna see if we have any little intuitive messages from the cards that I just got. Okay. Yes, okay. Okay. So, let me tell you how on this path my life path, my whole life. I've always been a little focused on love too much. I've always been, because love is everywhere. It's on TV, it's on your phone, it's on this. It's like they want you to want love so much that you settle for less. Okay? So I feel, okay, for me, I was so wrapped up in focusing on love and just somebody, like being able to occupy my time with loving somebody and growing somebody and just showing somebody that I have that love, that I began to wrap myself around that so much that I didn't focus on me, and I didn't focus on I couldn't focus on getting through my blockages and healing, because I was so worried about, well, what is he doing? Well, what has he got going on? Well, if I worry about me, won't he want to move on? Like, won't if I'm not showing him the affection that I want, won't he move away from me? But that's because that's how I saw things. Will he end up going towards somebody else? Will he end up, like literally just thinking, if I focus on myself and then thinking about all the negative things that I didn't want to happen? So it was to the point where I was so not worried about myself that God was like, okay, all this negative energy you're throwing out, well, yeah, it's going to come right back to you. All the stuff that you don't want to happen is going to come to you because you're not focused on you. You want to be focused on what he might be doing and what he could be doing and what might possibly happen. I was so worried about that I was attracting being cheated on. The person that I love going out and messing with this person. I was attracting that because I was so insecure about that, because I was so scared to worry about myself, when in reality what it was is I was so scared to worry about myself and find out that I didn't have anything to give to anybody, that I'd rather just focus on somebody else. And when I began to love myself and really appreciate and love who I am, I started to realize that if I'm focusing on myself, I begin to attract everything that I want. Because when I'm focusing on myself, who is this person that I want focusing on? Me. Because they're wondering what's going on that you're out here doing you. And in reality, you're not even doing nothing. You just out here trying to worry about you. That's it. And I said all that to let you guys know, I was in the same place with the cards that you have. It seems like you guys are lacking focus because you aren't focusing on your burdens. You're not focusing on clearing those blockages. No, you're focused on somebody who you can't even give the right love to because you don't love yourself. Just like I've had to find out that I couldn't even give somebody the love that they deserved. I was giving more of codependency than the love that somebody deserves because I didn't love myself. I was always looking for validation that somebody loved me and that somebody, appreciated what I did or appreciated the things that I was doing. And I started to realize that I wasn't doing it because I loved them. I was doing it because that's what I thought I had to do to get somebody to appreciate me. I had to give up something in order to have somebody love me. But then I realized I don't have to give anything. I myself am a prize. I myself am a trophy because I give that way. So I'm not just going to give myself to anybody willy-nilly because I am a prize. Shoot, you need to work to get over here. I got to the point where I was like, I want to be like Helen, where she had all them gods and all types of people and wars and all types of stuff happening, all because somebody wanted her hand. That's me. Y'all could fight for me. I'm okay with it. I appreciate it. I'll pick the winner at the end. Y'all are all lined up. I'm not worried about anybody but me. But hey, if somebody come with a cup that is sparkling and catch my eye, I'm not going to throw you away. I'm not going to tell you to get away. No, I'm going to say, come here. Let me see what you working with. And see if it's a legit cup or not. And if it's a legit cup, then yes, accept it. But if it's not, don't take that BS cup. Don't invite no more karmics in. Focus on you. That will get you to where you want to be. So let's get with the actual reading. Right now, that's what it is. The lacking of focus is because you guys can't control your thoughts. And I've been there before where it's like, I want to stop thinking about this person. Like, that's what you guys are saying. You guys are like, I want to focus on me. But all I can think about is what this motherfucker is doing. But you know what I learned? Throw yourself into your passions. Throw yourself into self-care. Throw yourself into focusing on you. If anything, if it really gets to a point, pray to God and ask God to help you be able to focus on you. You'll get energy to focus on you like out of nowhere. It just happens. Like, you wake up one day and you realize that it's as easy as redirecting your thoughts. And when you realize that, then you begin to be like, oh, okay, whatever. Yes, I love him. And yes, I want to be in a situation. And yes, I want to be yes, I want to be in love with him. Yes, I want to be happy. Or maybe you don't even really want this dude. You just want to be in a happy relationship and you just settled for him. But you'll realize and be able to control your thoughts when you really open your eyes and see that this person, with or without them, you'll be great. That's how I really started to think, like, this is how I really got over it. I'm like, with this person, I feel like I'm going to be so great, but what's happening? I just feel hurt. I feel pain. I feel like I'm being stuck thinking about this person and what they're doing. So how great can I be if I'm stuck in this energy of not going anywhere? How great can I really be with this person if I'm literally not focused on me? But if I'm not with this person, I'm going to focus on me and attract somebody who wants to focus on me the way that I want to focus on them. I'm going to attract the love that I deserve. I'm going to get something better than what I have. And even if better is that same person, regardless, it's better. So for like those of you who are like, but this is my one, like I don't want to, yeah, that could be so, but when you focus on you, you're going to get a better that person. That person's going to come at you with something different because now you're giving out the energy of something different. You're not taking the same BS. You're not taking the same crap. You're not taking the same just half-ass shit. You're starting to realize that you deserve full-ass shit. You are realizing that you deserve this beautiful cup that has all this creativity and stuff on it. No more will you accept a plastic cup with your initial Sharpied on it. So through having the appropriate time to look at your situation and grieve, and you know, for me, what I would do is I would be like, you know what, I'll take this weekend to get over this. I'm gonna lay around, I'm gonna do a bunch of shit to distract myself, watch TV, watch movies, watch this, watch that. Don't be watching nothing that's gonna make you call him up. Don't be watching nothing that's gonna make you, like, no romance movie where the girl fights for the guy and da-da-da-da. It's like, no, don't watch that. Watch some comedies. Watch some little kid movies. Watch things that bring you happiness and joy and laughter. 545. Do things that make you happy. Watch YouTube videos. Go out for a walk. Go out for a run. If you wanted to start a new workout routine, start that new workout routine. What else do you have to do? If you're gonna give your brain space to do other things, put actual activities and things that you can do, so that you're not leaving space for yourself to, because you know that you're gonna accidentally drift to thinking about them again. So put things in that in those spaces so that you don't have time to think about them. But don't do it for long. Just do it for like a weekend. Do it for a day. Do it for a day or two. You know, taking the time to just let yourself feel and grieve, and, you know, like, if you start to feel sad or start to feel anything while you're doing these things, cry. Let it go. But know that after this period of grieving and all that, you get out of it. There's no depression. There's no being stuck. No. Now you get out of this situation. Now you get out, past these days that you gave yourself. Now you're picking yourself back up and starting anew. You're starting a new schedule. You're starting to do new things. You're starting to try new things. That thing that pole class that you kept passing by, that you're like, I totally want to do that, but I'm scared. Do it. What's holding you back? Not this person, because they're not giving you what you want. So if they're not giving you what you want, you're going to give yourself what you want, because that's what you deserve. And who needs somebody if you can do for yourself? And when you realize that, they will realize that, and they will either come running back or somebody else will come and take their place. Sorry, not sorry. But, you know, you guys are like I said, like what I'm saying, you guys are willing to do that. You guys are willing to figure out how to get out of this, or else you guys wouldn't even be looking at this video. You guys are trying to figure out ways to leave this motherfucker alone. You guys are trying to figure out ways to start focusing on yourself, but right now you're in a period where you feel cloudy and you feel like everything is too much, and once again you're stressing about somebody that you don't even want to be stressing about. And I get it. It's hard. And now you're sitting here and wondering, should I stay in this or should I move on? Because right now you're feeling like, regardless, you got on this ship and left. And you're like, regardless if I want to accept this or move on, you got a ship, I got a ship, I'm leaving. You can either come, or you can either stay on this island. But either way, I'm sailing away on my own single boat. I see this one person on their own sailboat going towards their own situation, going towards the unexplored land that this person has been trying to keep you on this island with them. Not willing, you're like, there's more out there. Why would we stay on this island that has limited resources, that has all these problems, that has all this stuff? And he's like, because we know what's here. And you're like, you know what? I don't want to know what's coming anymore. I don't want to know what, like, I don't want to be taking a job that is that I know is going to pay me this much because I know it's going to pay me that much and I'm going to be miserable for the rest of my life. No. I'd rather get off this island and go sail towards what I truly desire, this unexplored territory, this thing that you feel is just so scary to go towards. Yeah, I'm going to sail towards that because that's what I'm meant to do. This yearning, this burning, this feeling of feeling like I need to go towards something, this fire inside of me, I need to go towards that. And whether or not you're with me, I gotta go. You got your own boat. So you can come if you change your mind. You can come if you never do. You can stay here. I don't care, but you got your own boat. I got my own boat. We're just gonna go like that. And, ooh, okay. So, wait a sec. Let me look for some things. Okay. Okay. So with this card, because it has the reverse lovers, and because there is another reverse card, to me this is speaking that this is a karmic situation. You know? But take what resonates. But let me just go ahead, because with this High Priestess, this could be you too. This could be that you felt that you were feeling shy, and you were feeling timid, and you were feeling like, you know, taken aback by this by ultimately this situation, by this situation that you realize is maybe just lust, is not really what you wanted. Like, it's like you don't fulfill my inners, but you definitely fulfill my physical. Like, you know, everybody says we look good together. You know, everybody says that everybody sees how great we are. You know, everybody's like, you know, we want a relationship like y'all. But it's like, in all reality, all we kind of do is have sex. And I don't feel fulfilled. I was talking to this guy that I kind of talked to. He has a girlfriend. Yeah, right. I don't really talk to him, though, because he has a girlfriend. But he wants me. But I'm like, you know, you're easy to keep my feelings away from because you have a girlfriend. So, I mean, you can talk all your shit. But I'm not going to cross no lines because I don't need my karma messed up. But he literally texted me the other day and was like, all we do is argue and fuck. And I'm like, well, I tried to tell him, you know, maybe she this, maybe she that. I always try to give people good advice for their relationship because, you know, you never know. But I feel like for you, you're kind of thinking the same thing. All we do is argue and fuck. That's it. So I'm shy. And I'm timid, I'm insecure. Look, and then we have this coming up in the upright. I'm shy and I'm feeling timid to show him who I really am, because I feel like all we do is argue and fuck. And you know, it's like you were so worried about the material, the looks, what this person had. You were being a little shallow, a little you know, judging books by their covers instead of what's really on the inside. You were so worried about the book cover that you didn't take time to get to know the insides. Either of you. You were more looking at, well, this could bring me prosperity, and this could bring me, abundance. This person could bring me wealth. This person is well off. They could help me. You know, this situation is this situation. Why wouldn't it satisfy me if it's not going to satisfy my pockets? But everybody realizes, even there's so many famous people. I think Cardi or Jim Carrey was like, I wish that everybody could be famous so that they could realize that it's not what it's all cracked up to be. And that's kind of with you, where you're like, where people are like, you know what? As long as my pockets are full and I'm getting money, I'm gonna be happy. Until their pockets are full and they're getting money and they realize that they're not happy. That's what happened with you. Is you're like, as long as this person can show me love, can give me good sex, can keep me, you know, satisfied and supply for my family, I'm happy. Until you started to not be happy. Until you started to realize that in this situation, you're outnumbered. Just for the fact that you don't see what you're capable of. You don't see that you deserve divine love. All because you've been hurt. All because you reached the bottom with what you felt of life. And you knew that you needed to start on a new journey, but you kind of thought the new journey involved somebody else, but it really involved you. You know, maybe you had divine love before, and it hurt you so bad that you ended up broken. So now you're running away from that person because you're like, there's no way that could be my one, even though you know deep down inside that you feel that way, which I've had that, where I'm like, I feel like this person is my one, but I kind of gave up because I'm like, this person hurts me too much. There's no way they can be my one. And that's where you guys were. So it's like, of course you went and you settled for somebody else, but now you're so engrossed in the situation that you're realizing that this isn't even any better. Because now you really can't even focus on yourself, because now you're in a situation where you're stressing about this dude because you know that it's not really it. You're stressing him, or you're thinking too much because you know that this person isn't really it. And this isn't for everybody, but for some of y'all who this is for, y'all know. Because that's what's making you feel out of focus, is that you know that the situation isn't what you thought it was. And if that's the situation, and if it's keeping you out of focus, the fact that this person isn't your one, I think you should end it. In my opinion, you know, I'm not going to tell you what you should and should not do. If this is a person who you feel like this is your one, stay with them. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to those who are so out of focus because they know that this person isn't their one. I'm going to say, don't leave this person on. You deserve better and they deserve better. And I'm going to bring out Jasmine Sullivan. Look, if you really don't know what to say, go look. I'm in love with another man, and I'm so sorry. Hey, I'm in love with another man, and I know it ain't right. That's what I'm saying, okay? Listen to that song, and if it's resonating and you sitting there like, I'm in love with another man, like, well, then y'all need to reevaluate and go ahead and let that situation go. Don't care about what nobody thinks. This is your life. I don't like when people are scared to leave somebody because they know that everybody's gonna have something to say. Nah, who gives a rat's ass about what anybody has to say? That's not your person. That's not your person, and you don't gotta answer to nobody because this is your life. You are the creator, not some little add-on character who walks in and has a comment to say. No. Ooh, you do what's best for you. Don't hold on to things just because everybody says you're supposed to fight. You're supposed to do this. No, nobody knows what goes on behind closed doors. They only see the good shit that they see or the bad shit that they see. Nobody knows what goes on behind closed doors. You know what you feel deeply inside. You don't need to answer to nobody else but yourself. So if you ain't happy about what you doing, let it go. And if you are, keep it going. That's all I'm going to say. I'm sending love, prosperity, abundance, everything to y'all. And I send strength. I send strength to you guys so that you guys can have the strength to focus on yourselves. And for those of you who need to get out of this situation, I send you strength to be able to get out of this situation, knowing that you did nothing wrong. No matter what this person says, no matter what nobody else has to say, you're doing what's best for you. And those people who have bad shit to say, they're not meant to be in your life either. Cut them off too. Snip, snip, out of here. You're going towards what you deserve, and you're going towards what you genuinely want. F anybody who doesn't support you. They're not really there for you. And that's what you have to realize is when you're going towards things that make you genuinely happy and people are combative or are trying to make you feel some type of way about doing that, toodaloo. Snip, snip. Bye-bye. Because I'm towards people who are positive energy and who want me to be happy. That's it. Have a great rest of y'all's day, Leos. Keep your spirits high and don't let this be a burden on your shoulders or on your back. Just know that if anything, if you also are kind of a little iffy, ask God to show you, or ask God if this man is not supposed to be in my life right now. If we've met our ending of our cycle, if I'm pushing him to be something more than he is, take him out my life, please. Or help me get out of this, please. And you will be shown signs, and there will be things that will be brought in tornadoes and shit that feels like that, but it's really just God showing you. Keep your heads up. You got this. You guys are out here becoming yourselves and loving yourselves. Stay positive. Stay loving. I send love to everybody and strength to unions and individuals. Love you.